A ver. Es que claro, se mete un montón de ruido, tío. Vale. Voy a hacer un pliqui. Ahí. Y el micro también. Hay un peliquitín solo. Ahí. No se mete ese ruido extra. Bueno, pues vamos a darle. Vamos a ver los ajustes. Límite de velocidad de fotogramas. Sí, esto va chapadísimo muchas veces. Si vamos a poner en 100. Ahí. Efectos de pantalla. Medio. Ultra. Sombras alto. Texturas ultra. Efectos visuales ultra. Vegetación ultra. Voy a poner todo al máximo. Si es que total. El juego en sus locuras empieza a ir mal por la cara. O sea. Con el PC que tengo. Vamos a la vez que sí. Eso sí, la música la voy a bajar. Porque no me das. Menú 70, 200, efectos 80 y ya está. Diálogos. Vale. Controles. Juego. Vale. Ya estaría. Nueva partida. Es normal, si es que tampoco... Voy ya.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Siempre me he hecho una tía. Voy a hacer un tío ahora. Esto no irá petado, ¿no? No, va de puta madre. Parezco un drogadicto aquí haciendo un cigarro. Vale, personalidad. Alto. Alto, inteligencia alto, percepción. Bueno, no alto. Vale, siguiente. Liderazgo
You would have made outpost administrator within a year.
y diálogo.
Someone with a talent for exploiting insecurities.
Porque claro, no puedo hacer dos, no. Tiene que ser uno y uno.
A steady hand at the
Vale.
helm.
Aplomo. Cualquier cosa que dé... invasión no. Diálogo no da ninguno, no me acuerdo.
You're better off without an indenturement contract.
Rostro. Voy a tener mujer.
You're so much more than your designated profession.
Vaya. Esto tampoco, no sé. Tamaño de los ojos. Grandes. Pelo. Rubia. Vaya. ¿Cómo te llamas? Rofilda, nombre. Kevina. Perfecto.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Parece Star Wars. He tenido que quitar 2 módulos de ahora. Porque me dan problemas. No sé qué está pasando en mi ordenador. No sé si es por las RAMs mismas o...
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Es gracioso, ese momento es gracioso.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless
Me da a mí que no,
monitor,
amigo.
so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All of the colonists are counting on you.
Si pongo esto... Ah, no se puede. Vale.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne
¿Qué
won't
quieres
mind
que diga,
taking
tío?
his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Es que es un normal, tío. A ver. Ah, vale, es para atrás solo. Bueno, pues pasamos otra vez el juego. Bueno, otra vez. Que llevaba 10 horas, creo. ¿10? No, 6. 3, 6 y 10 horas de juego. Pero bueno. Es muy bonito el juego, tío. Mira, una nave. Va. Tú. Bichitos, ¿qué pasa?
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Eso es justo lo que me está pasando, chaval. Oh, va. ¿Para qué voy a usar si se regenera solo?
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best. Now
Te meten
try
la
the rest.
publicidad ahí, de lleno,
Spacer's
toda la
Choice.
cara.
Yes, nailed it that time.
Ah, no te puedo
Hit your
curar.
head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down.
Vale, te tengo que curar al principio, si no, no puedo curarte
Be
después.
sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Eso no lo sabía.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice.
No, no lo puedo curar. Vale, pues te jodes, chico.
I just need to catch...
Yo querría curarte, pero no me deja curarte ahora.
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Si el juego no me deja curar después... Vaya, chico. Te jodes. A ver. Vale, esto es lo de la cubo, sí. Ay, que puedo dormir. Madre mía. Puta, ven aquí. Vaya. Uy. Bueno, el problema real del rendimiento es cuando vas a una ciudad. 40 FPS.
Get over here before you get yourself killed. Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Well, that's a relief. You don't want to know how much paperwork's involved in paying off a gravesite fee. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But Seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Por supuesto. Venga.
I just earned a fine bonus.
Waste of company ammo.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable... Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator. Please be informed that I am authorized to use... Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is current. The main drives... I have this... Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Vaya. Yo quiero diálogo tope, tío. Si es que, a ver. Ventajas. Vale, y aquí son las misiones. Que me tengo que ir acordando de esto. Si no...
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
¿Me los cargo?
I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down at Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Mm. Vale, es a la R. Pues vamos para allá. No. No. A tomar por culo, hijos de puta. Vaya.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a... Yeah? Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the one...
Toda la vida.
All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Rent.
Lo de las tasas.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad.
Vale.
You...
Bueno.
Fancy thread.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
I could really go for some salt tuna.
Increíble. Vale, y aquí es donde el rendimiento se va a ir a la mierda. Porque, jaja, mundos abiertos y poblados. Bueno, a ver. Se nota aquí mucho, pero aquí no. Bueno, da igual.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Hola.
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own.
Move along.
Please hold him. I need to explain this big lesson. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker? Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. Does its job quiet-like. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, ma'am. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Perfecto. Pues... no sé dónde ir. Eso fuera. Eso fuera. Mapa. Cualquiera vale. Venga, va. Vamos a mirar estas misiones. Es que me da un poco de pereza volver a hacerlas todas, pero bueno. Da igual.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right. She'll talk. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old commune. I need you to break in. You oblige me.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. That's all I can ask of you.
Something you need?
Bueno, lo voy a dejar por aquí. Seguramente siga luego, pero ahora mismo voy a parar. Voy a descansar un poco, que me tengo que ir al médico en breves.